We're also talking about a trend that is changing how people live right now. The question, could you spend every day in a tiny house under 100 square feet?
If it looked like that.
You know what? It looks nice. How easy would that be to clean? That's what I'm thinking.
With all of Times Square looking in. Yeah.
I mean, there's that. That's a lot of New York City apartments right there.
I was going to say, many of us.
A lot of us do.
I know, we weren't complaining. We're like, yeah, it looked like our first apartment
And the big
here.
line of people fighting you for it.
That's true. So we.
Baby, a song. Listening to Florida Georgia Line, their smash hit cruise of the country superstars. They're going to take over Central Park this Friday, and hope that you'll join us then because we can't wait for it.
Can't wait for that. Also,
and hey, have you noticed these guys, tiny houses outside here in Times Square? This is a trend to go smaller, and that trend is getting bigger. So we asked, could you live in under 100 square feet? And I gotta say, they look pretty darn good. This one especially is so cute with the bunk beds. However, there's no bathroom. So
that's a toilet in that one. There was one over there.
Okay, I pick that one then.
That's important.
They're
as long
awesome.
as you were living alone and not with all of my children. I think as long as it was just one person, it'd be fine.
I was wondering how many people actually are living inside there. We'll find out. But more now, our special tribute.
Oh, wow. Check this out. We are living large inside this tiny house. Here I am right on the corner of We and Tiny Town. You know, this one's a demo, so you can get a good look around the sleeping loft right up there. But homes like this are where people really live year-round. The new reality series Tiny House Nation is where you can find them. Here's a look at a tiny living trend. From tiny dogs to tiny cars, even tiny GMA anchors.
Let's get a look at the weather for Ginger.
And now, tiny homes.
It's your new home. Beautiful.
The tiny trend is growing so fast, there's even a TV show on the FYI network about pint-sized palaces. Tiny House Nation. So what's the big deal?
It basically makes you feel like James Bond. Because you've got things that fold out of the wall. I mean, everyone likes to show off their gadgets.
Oh my God. Tim and Shannon's 210 square foot Rochester, New York studio features a dog crate island.
For the dog.
Dog food.
Oh, that is so cute.
You like to have guests. So what we did was make this actually leaf out. Now it turns into your kitchen table.
This is awesome.
Normally this would just be a bedroom. We managed to fit the bed underneath your office.
Check it out.
Hydrick and Sarah say their tiny home doesn't feel cramped.
Like, I hate to even call this a tiny house because it's really not that tiny.
With a full kitchen, living space, music studio, and sleeping loft, it's practically spacious.
One of the best things about tiny house living is the freedom that it provides you.
For the Castle family, the decision to downsize was easy.
We value our experiences together as a family more than our possessions.
The hardest part? Getting rid of stuff.
It's gotten easier and easier to get rid of all the excess, and now it's actually really exciting.
Aside from purging material possessions, the key to successful small living is all about creativity.
Using the vertical space and furniture that does more than one thing. And storage. All about storage. Graham, how's it going?
And that is something Graham Hill knows all too well in his micro Manhattan apartment.
It transforms into 5 or 6 different rooms. So it's the living room, it's the office, it's the master bedroom.
Living proof that good things come in small packages. Okay, I'm getting sold. I don't know about you, but let me show you a little something first. We have a real tiny house owned by Dan Luche of Atlanta. I'm going to go ahead and go inside. We've got just a little something to show you. Hello. Look at this. So you sleep up top here. It has a very cabin feel inside. And you've got a bathroom. Like, there's an actual stand-up shower back in here. You've got your toilet. You have that small mini kitchen. Everything is so cute. And someone really uses this home. He was nice enough to let us borrow this. The little kitchen has plenty of room to cook. And look at this. We even have some tiny cupcakes. They're delicious. I love it. So we're really celebrating all tiny things, but it does make you think, like, could we do this? And we thought, why not? Because it's getting a little stuffy. You could let a little air in here. And there's an actual window. Of course, isn't that nice? This is such a beautiful place. The lighting's all perfect. You had chandeliers in the other. I think you could really dress these up. And And you can see a whole lot more because we want to also tell you that that show is on FYI Network. You can join us for that tiny trend and see a whole lot more. We want to thank our friends at Melissa's Bakery for that tiny little cupcake. You can see that show again, FYI Network, Wednesdays on FYI. I haven't even had an idea. I want to come right out here one more time. Look at this thing. Could you live in it? Baked by Melissa had the tiny cupcakes, and we had the tiny houses right here in Times Square. All right, we'll see you soon, right back here on GMA.